Hi everyone, welcome back to Pirate TV.
It's been a while since our last visit, but we're back to deliver you some exciting BHS news.
The season of change is here, and Dr. Harris is here to kick us off.
If you're wondering where all the seats went, we have your answer.
I don't know, I don't discriminate very much, but I really like a medium rare ribeye. One of my favorite quotes is one that I keep behind my desk quite often. It's from Teddy Roosevelt, who was president at the turn of the century. He said, the most important ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with other people. And usually now, you guys are a little different because you're in here to film. But a lot of times whenever people are in this office, it's because we're struggling to get along. And I think it's just a really important skill and something that's learned in school. And again, something that benefits kids in life is learning how to get along. So we've got a lot of things going on this spring. There's all sorts of different activities in a lot of our different programs that you guys can get involved in. Everything from track, tennis, we have golf going on in the spring. There's just baseball is another great program that's had some success here recently. So outside of the athletic world, we're going to have our spring musical going on. A lot of that stuff's kind of already going in terms of what those students are preparing for. But go take in some of those shows, go take in some of those games, and really, there's again so many other things that go on in the spring. But we're really looking forward to it. So those seats that were here at Pirate Stadium were actually old seats that came out of Arrowhead Stadium during a remodel that they had. So we purchased those whenever that stadium was built, probably somewhere around 2005, 2006. And those seats have gone through a long life cycle, and they were kind of getting worn out though, and the color was really fading on them. So we're excited about the new seats at the stadium, and if you stand in those at the football games next year, I'm gonna be all over you about it. It's not gonna happen. So when I was in high school, one of the favorite things that made me want to keep showing up and to be a part of my high school experience was being involved in activities. I played football for Branson. Wasn't a great player, but I loved the program, and I loved the guys that I got to play with and the coaches that I got to work with. And some of those coaches, like Coach Steve Hancock, Coach Ron Martin, they made a big impact in my life, and I was very thankful for the time that I got to play football. Really enjoyed that. I was a part of student council when I was here at Branson High School years ago, and really involved there. I was student council president for a couple years.
This is a pretty nice hotel. It's one of our friends' dads owns it, and there's another hotel that we might take a few later, but it'll be down. But that's it. Great way to give back to the school and the community, and lead and serve in that role. But had a lot of fun in high school, and I liked school, thank goodness, because I'm a principal now. But at the same time, wanted to have a great experience then. Was blessed with a really great experience in high school, and that's kind of my mission now, is to be able to try to help provide that same experience and give back to the school. All right, guys, just a few reminders as well as we get into the spring. A lot of things are going to be going on with scheduling. You've seen a lot of the different programming and opportunities that are available to you all this past week. And again, we're looking forward to getting into some classrooms with our counseling staff and making sure that we have everything lined out for you guys to have a great experience next year in your courses. And then also to make sure that we're meeting the needs that you have in order to graduate. So your counselors will be in, focused on that with you all soon. And again, so we start those things early on, but we want to make sure that everything's set up and ready to go for you all with your schedules next year.
Also, he stated that around 4,000 seats are being installed at Pirate Stadium.
That's massive.
You know what else is massive?
What?
That rad beard that Coach Howard's been growing.
And 1,000 career points by Pirate senior Jayce Culver.
We'll try to put back, it's no good. Culver tries to get it. He does end up getting it. Kicks it outside to Sutton. And now they will try to get it to Culver. Culver, step up three, get in there. Yes, sir! Jayce Culver with 25, and there it goes. Jayce Culver has just hit 1,000 points.
We have more exciting sports content coming up next.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
I would probably say the Ozark game, the blue and gold, because they came to us home, and I feel like that was a game we should have won, but they beat us, so we just responded back with a win in the blue and gold. So I feel like we've grown a lot as players and as people, but just having a tough schedule, like I said, really pushed us to, go into the second half and be ready. So.
Just celebrating with the teammates when I hit 1,000. It was a pretty cool moment. Just knowing that everyone's there for me, and it was a cool moment.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Well, we had some guys that really had a good off season in the fall and the winter, and as we roll through preseason practices here, we're just showing up, getting our arms in shape, getting swings in, working on some mechanical and fundamental stuff, so we're ready to roll when the season gets here.
Always to win a district championship. We're moving up to 6A this year, and we want to go win a district championship and compete at a higher level. So.
I believe it's going to go good. We're going to have a lot of new varsity indies coming in this year. We graduated quite a few seniors last year. A lot of new talents coming into our program. Really excited for it.
Biggest obstacle, we did lose a lot of seniors, like Nolan said, but I think we'll be fine. It's the only obstacle we have, and we got a lot of good players, so I think we'll be good.
And what are the team's main goals for this season?
Get on base. Get on base, you win games. So that'll be the goal. Just get on base.
On the topic of change, it's scheduling time for next year.
Our news committee sat down with Mrs. Schneider to discuss scheduling for the next year.
Okay, so scheduling starts, really, believe it or not, we've kind of already started because we started talking to you guys about classes and options for next year this past week with hearing about GoCaps and OTC and Table Rock Career Center. We have AP Info Night is coming up soon on the 28th, and then on January 31st we have kind of the kickoff for scheduling. We're going to be doing our elective fair in the gym where you can go through and learn about different electives, and then that afternoon you get to pick a few classes that you want to go kind of try out and see if you like them for next year. And then that following week, the first week in February, we'll be coming out to your classes. If you're a freshman, we'll come to your science class. If you're a sophomore, I will be in your history class. And then if you're a junior, Mr. Brown will be in your English class. And we will do what's called a credit check, where we have a copy of your transcript, everything you've earned so far. We check off to see where you are and then what you're still needing. And then we also give you the scheduling forms. If you've been here before, we give you a form that looks like this. And you'll get to choose what classes you want for next year. So we'll go through options for you and kind of help you map out either the rest of your high school. So Mrs. Bailey does go into all senior classes in January. She's headed out into classes like this weekend, next week, and she will start going over scholarship opportunities for seniors. The other big thing I would say is for students who aren't currently seniors, it's still really important to start thinking about kind of building the base work for those scholarships, because everything you're doing as a freshman, sophomore, and junior really plays into how eligible you are for those scholarships. So the more you're involved in, better your grades, the better your attendance, it's gonna better your chances of getting those scholarships. So even though applying for those mostly will come in the second semester of your senior year, you're really still preparing for those now. I think one of our biggest pieces of advice to a senior would be, don't just totally slack off your senior year. I feel like sometimes seniors are kind of like just checked out, and really your senior year is very important for the rest of really setting up your life. So if there's something you know you're interested, if you're interested in business, take an accounting class, take classes that align to what would help prepare you for that. The other thing I would say is take advantage of the dual credit and AP classes if you're college bound, because you can save yourself some time and money in the future by taking those with us here. So that's another big one you can do. And then I think just really, like I said, don't slack off, kind of have a balance to your schedule, but really find something that's gonna better you for the future. Get some experience, if that's GoCaps or OTC, get something that's gonna build toward your goals for the future.
That's all we've got for today.
But before you leave, here's a hype reel to convince you to join us next year.
Want to take mass media